what's up, man?
Another day in paradise, bro.
Yeah, man. You one of the few guys I've been looking at for a while anyway, you know what I'm saying? That, you got a lot of things going on. You got your own security business, or you helping, American people out by supplying people with jobs and stuff. You also got your own record label, and you got your own artists and stuff. So just tell me what inspired you to, do what you're doing right now. Like, what got you to where you at now?
You know what I'm saying? Well, you already know, Rob. You know what I'm saying? Me and you, we be all the time have conversations. You know what I'm saying? And I think it also, what it does is to derive from a goal that you set an achievement. Like, I got a higher goal than the average. I set standards higher than the average. I studied J.P. Chase, Morgan, Rockefeller, Carnegie, and these are all pioneers from America that build big corporations and business empires, and that's where I'm coming from. I set a goal to reach the Forbes list. You know what I'm saying? Before the time I close my eyes, to leave an empire for my children to pass down, for their children to pass down, and start building African American wealth back within America. And you know what I'm saying? I started out when I graduated from high school. I always played in the marching band. I was in Range, Reebok marching band, Florida A&M marching one band. So the passion for music always been there. The ability to write and produce good music always been there. But when I had my children, I ended up dropping out of college. But I kept that knowledge that I learned, did security. So studying those ropes, studying those things, learning the business aspects. Once you learn, the basic businesses, say aspects of business itself, then you can apply it to whatever you decide you want to do.
Right.
Haven professional cleaning services. Got Acumen security services, which is a security guard company. Got Boss BBMG Mentality Group, which is the record label, and the ability to teach my artists to become their own entrepreneurs and shit like that. So, with those things, that knowledge and that mind frame, it's nothing you can't achieve. You feel me?
Right. So you got a cleaning business too, like you?
Yeah. Man, let me tell you something. Man, I got Haven Professional Service. That's a cleaning janitorial business.
Okay.
I got Acumen Security Guard Services, and I got Boss BBMG Mentality Group, and I got Nubian Goddessy Extensions, which is a Virgin Health Sale company, as well as women clothing.
Okay.
So, and starting out where I started from and learning from the people that I learned from over all Murder Avenue 16. I grew up on Palmdale, but surrounding myself around those hustlers. You know what I'm saying? My thing to the average hustler, business is business. Right. So every time you stand on that block, you serving that nick, that dime, that key, that eight, whatever the fuck it is, it's the same thing. Apply that shit to something legit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I move a security guard like a nigga move a key.
Right. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Yeah. It's the same thing as the streets.
It's that hustle of the bitches, but like we just sitting here talking before this even crunk up, man, it's the ability to knowing to make the sacrifices. You know what I'm saying? Like, I make a sacrifice, man. My schedule consists of plenty of shit, man. I work from 11 at night to 7 o'clock this morning, left there.
You're like a
ran the hell of some other business. Went and did another site from 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Over here doing an interview by 11 o'clock. We'll leave this bad boy, pack some bags up, take a quick shower, run down to Spring Hill, Florida, be there for 3 days, come back, and I'm still running corporations, man. I'm doing business from Jacksonville, Florida, down to the Keys of Miami.
Right.
So we about to get ready to cross over to Georgia. On the flip side, I got my artists, they doing their things, they getting their stuff together. Shout out to Nicolo, Jay Atris, Booker, Jarrell Dog Nuts, a.k.a. Rizzy Rosetta, Slim Baby, new jit that I just signed named Montana Fat. Okay. Shout out to him as well. And, you know what I'm saying, it's other people that I see out there doing. Matter of fact, what I want to say, sitting here is shout out to everybody that's nominated for a Duval Diamonds Award. I feel like it's too much controversy going on behind that shit. I feel like it's a lot of people not happy, but you know what I'm saying, shit, man.
Yeah,
when you recognize and you notice for what you're doing, you're going to get recognized for that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that rig shit and all that other bullshit, man, fuck all that, man. It's about the dollar.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's flip that. Right. You know what I'm saying? I feel like another thing with African American businesses is, you know what I'm saying, we downplay our shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't support each other like we should. I do business with big corporations. I watch how they operate. I watch how they maneuver. You know what I'm saying?
But the only thing about that is that when you're dealing with the community and stuff like that, like they always, for some reason, they always want things for the low. They always don't want to, like,
man, let me tell you something, man. I learned this one thing, and I tell everybody, and that come across me. You know what I'm saying? And I learned this from one of my mentors in the business aspects. And keep in mind, I started my own company, but before I really went on my own, I managed a $20 million contract for a major international corporation.
Okay.
I did damn near almost everything for it. He told me, man, he said, people are stupid to their own selfish desires.
Okay.
And when you sit and you listen and you think about it, you know, people always think about what they want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They think about what deal can they get. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you always trying to undercut some shit. Then you want to complain about why you got the undercut shit. You pay for what you got.
Right. Because we got to cut. You going to undercut us. We got to undercut our service.
But then you want to talk about why business don't want to do this for the community and do that for the community. Right. You know, let's get out of the mind frame. This is what I want people to really understand. Let's look at McDonald's, for example. McDonald's McDonald's is one of the best branded marketing advertisements walking this earth. You know what I'm saying? Because they give you the game every day. They tell you a billion served. Right. You know what I'm saying? The average motherfucker off the streets looking for the sweet lick.
Right. When
actually the sweet lick is to serve a billion people.
Right.
So if you have to undercut that price to serve a billion, but your workload increases, but you know what I'm saying? Like people, you guys in the industry of graphic design and motion picture, these lights and shit, that shit costs.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to produce your stuff to get that for the quality. But people want quality for lower rate. You know what I'm saying? What they're not understanding is, if I sell you a burger for $1, I got a profit in there somewhere. But if I'm selling you that bitch for $1, goddamn, how much you think it's gonna actually cost me to make this bitch? It ain't costing me 15 cents.
Right.
It's probably costing me 75. So I'm making 25 on that profit. So I probably got a 25% markup. Every time you trying to undercut that fucking dollar, you fucking up my profit.
Right.
To the point I can be able to provide you this burger.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So don't argue with me because you ain't going to be done.
Tomatoes off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you don't want no cheese? That's what we had to. You know what I'm saying? And people understand that shit. Like, when I put a security officer that cost me, I got a uniform this motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to pay for his training. You know what I'm saying? I got to take the cost of the liability. Motherfucker, man, let me tell you something, but one phone call cost me $5,000.
Right.
For workers' comp. Right. And it's a necessity. You know what I'm saying? When people say in order to be a boss, you got to take a loss, let me tell you something. I took a loss. Right. Shit, because I had to pay $5,000 in one phone call.
Right.
You know
just like that.
Just like that. Yeah. But it was a necessity because the client wanted it. Right. You know what I'm saying? In the operations of the field that I had at that point in time, before I got as big as I was, it wasn't that much required. But guess what? Shit, you want to get this money, you got to make that damn loss. Right. So look at that shit, 5 stars, goddamn, one phone call.
Okay. I wish I could make 5 stars on a phone call.
Shit. If I could call a bit right now and get 5 stars, I'll be making 24 phone calls a day. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing, but when a company know they got you by the balls, you got to do it. But because they ain't dropping, ain't no negotiations, all that shit you niggas want to do negotiate, I ain't negotiating shit. Right. Like, it is
what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? And I study people like Pete. You know what I'm saying? Right. I look up to Master Pete. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker say shit all you know what I'm saying? Salute to anybody who doing music, go get a deal. Right. It's different strokes for different folks. Right. But you know what I'm saying? I know my self-worth. Right. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in hell I can sit right here and go on the record label and the motherfucker say, yeah, you know, Gene, man, we love your music guy. We want to give you $250,000 on the deal at $85 up front. I'm gonna look at that motherfucker and be like, bitch, my payroll will higher than that. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So let me ask you a question then. Like, so what's your plans for your label? You got all these artists. How you managing all these people and like how that's working out as far as dealing with so many artists? Because I know a lot of times, like especially with dealing with local labels and stuff like that, they always have a bunch of people but can't do nothing for them. Like, what's different about your label that's different from any other local label out here? You know what I'm saying?
The freedom of creativity. And the freedom to release on your budget. See, Gene is an investment company. Boss BBMG Mentality Group is an investment company. Right. I partnered up with Rediscover, which is a shout out to Jasmine James. That's her company, Rediscover LLC, where she do a lot of marketing as far as makeup, design, your photo shoots and things. Coming up with your theme, I partnered up with her. You know, I believe in her dream, so I partnered that. Right. I invest in that. You know what I'm saying? On that deal, and what it is I'm a type of motherfucker. I'm not finna put up all the money and let you just, you know what I'm saying, say, okay, yeah, I got that bitch, so I'm good, I'm on swole. No, I'm gonna give you something to work for. Your ability to become whatever artist you want to become is gonna be off your work ethic. So what I do is I structure deals where you have to grind, you have to work to meet me somewhat on the percentage. And in the time of that, I'm going to show you my marketing plans, marketing schemes, creating a budget, knowing the percentage of a song, the 100% scheme. You know what I'm saying? The basic element of knowing that when that motherfucker sit down at that keyboard and make that beat, and he partner with you and you put your vocals on that, that's a 50-50 split off the rip.
Right.
Knowing that. Knowing the percentage of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Knowing how to make sure you're good with BMI. You know what I'm saying? Or your ASCAP or your sound scan. Try to make sure that you know how to reach this, your online distributions. Getting paid off your streamers. Your YouTube license. You know what I'm saying? Setting up everything and setting up a goal with each and every individual artist. And what I do is I set up one with each and every individual artist. And we also did one, as you see, with the Break the Jewels out. Which shout out to Greg Bell on the design of that project. That project's cover. Shout out to you for the photo shoots. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I'm saying? Networking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not trying to tap into a person's following, but networking with a person because of the quality of their product.
Right.
Producing the quality product. Advertising. Like I say, like McDonald's do. Shit, you wouldn't go buy a goddamn McChicken if you didn't know it was $1 and they bitches slammed that shit in your fucking face.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I was trying to tell you, like, you can't just like expect to go on World Star one time and just think that, you know, you blow up because you got a few thousand views on World Star, whatever. I try to tell people that, you know, you got to kind of like drain that shit in people's heads. Like, you can't just say, I'm going to go and do this one time and I'm going to blow up. No, you got to keep draining that same section so that way people get tired of seeing you. People like, well, damn, who this nigga is? You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at it like, when since World Star started, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people that we seen, you know, that wasn't even known, but as we go on there every day, we seen them constantly putting stuff on there. And they got like pages of stuff, you feel me?
Consistently. And a lot, you know what I'm saying, a lot deal with, you know what I'm saying, niggas get out there and talk this motherfucking money, but they ain't got this motherfucking money. Man, stop flogging that shit.
Right,
Stop faking it. You know what I'm saying? And that's my thing. What I did was I looked at what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I got an album that I'm about to release. Shout out to you for doing design on that motherfucker, the advertising. Man, that shit is 4 years old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But the music is relevant. You know what I'm saying? People ask me why you release it. Because I waited till the time was right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got the budget and everything set for it.
Right.
To do what need to be done. That's what I do with my artists, is setting the budget. Writing out a plan and executing that plan.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? You may have a plan A, B, and C. That shit may not make it to C. I may have to skip the motherfucking D, then come back to C and drop the F. Right. But having something in place to get you from one step to the next.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You talking to a person with a security company, I had to break the barrier. My workflow now is becoming abundant in Jacksonville, but you know what I'm saying? I had to start out traveling in my fucking car, driving down to Orlando.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They had more work. It was innovative. Same thing with this fucking music. Ain't no different. Right. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Duval County. Love Duval County. But I understand the marketing of Duval County. You know what I'm saying? I grew up with motherfucking Robert Ward, just to shout him out, homeboy. But I ain't gonna expect Robert Ward to goddamn come buy my shit. He might not. You know what I'm saying? If he fuck me, he will. If he do fuck with me, he still probably won't. Right. But it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not really my market. As far as I'm concerned, every music I give away in Jacksonville complimentary a motherfucking Mean Gene. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it's the ability to going out to those people that's in different levels or different places and meeting these individuals, showing them who you are because they receive you more shit. Savannah, Georgia don't know Mean Gene. They'll pay. Nigga, I'm like Boosie. Okay. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If I market like Boosie, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I Boosie. Right. I look at shit differently. You know what I'm saying? So a deal to me, I ain't never say I wouldn't entertain. I entertain all money. But a deal to me is not where I'm looking to be. I'm looking to build the corporation. I'm looking to be the next Barry Gordy. Right. You know what I'm saying? Duval County. Right. Jacksonville, Florida. And I welcome all motherfuckers to come be on board with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I look at like, you know what I'm saying? There's no holdbacks. Right. After this Break the Jewels record out, I think a lot of people are going to be astounded because I ain't holding a damn thing. Right. Shit, I'm slinging music like frisbees. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be videos rolling like frisbees. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of different shit going on, making things looking like they're bigger than life. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be a lot of damn flashy shit. It's going to be a lot of corporate shit going on. It's going to be a lot of damn entertainer shit. You know what I'm saying? Giving a person that old 90s feel of that with the new music. You know what I'm saying? Movie things and not just having a regular old video with a bunch of niggas and a goddamn Mercedes right here, chain swinging and some fucking damn money and some damn bad chicks, and you know what I'm saying? That's the music video. Some of these videos gonna come with things, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah.
What? Not to mean to cut you off, like we about to run out of time.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if you could tell anybody, especially my main target is want to like encourage the young people who already thugging or who already on the block but never knew the other direction of ways of getting money or how to be successful. Like what kind of words you can give those people out there that's going through that situation right now, you know what I'm saying, that might see this and they might be like, damn, I want to be like Cuz, you know what I'm saying? Like what kind of inspiration you can give them and advice to make them want to go that route?
You know what I'm saying? School, they used to say aim high. I don't know if y'all was around with that motto. Aim high.
Right.
It's not a darn thing that you can't do.
Right.
Stay positive. Keep all the negatives from around you. Learn the basic aspects of your craft. Perfect your craft.
Right.
Don't sleep. Grind hard.
That what's up, man. And tell people where they can find you at, man.
Man, right now, you can find us on www.facebook.com/BBMG2016. That's going to give you the link for everything we got going on. That's where a lot of stuff is running out of. You'll be able to get familiar with all of the artists and all of the new upcoming artists and all the different people we working with.
Alright, man, I appreciate you for sliding through, you know what I'm saying, on your little business schedule or whatever, and giving the people, a piece of your mind and what you got going on. And, we'll follow up on what you got going on, in the next couple of months or something, see where you and win at from then. And, hopefully, you can give people something new to talk about or whatever.
Yeah, because we're going to talk about that, break the jewels out, because we about to get this film coalition on this motherfucker. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Shit. Fuck it, I got both you niggas in this bitch. Let me tell you something, boy. I want lights, I want props, I want camera, I want action, I want gloss.
Alright, man. Good seeing you, man.
It's always a pleasure.
Alright.
I know. Did y'all know our ignorance is their power? Feel me? That's why I'm about to give y'all that word. I know. Many niggas think on the regular. Live fast, die young. But I tell them, friend is a hoe, you a hoe too. Cause birds of a feather flock together. Meaning mind over matter. Mind on the mill. What you think of me? Don't matter. I like it natural. Do squats instead. Getting shots in your ass, make it fatter. I know niggas in the streets who no longer